Hello, my dear Watsons. Cassius Belly here, creator of Holmes Undead and founder of Keller Entertainment. This is me reading to you our first newsletter that we recently sent out to our email list. And it's letting you know that we are about to launch a pre-campaign on Kickstarter for issue 2 of Holmes Undead. If you've been following along, you know that we are done with the black and white pages, including the lettering, and the coloring was just completed. So the book is finished, and it is ready to go up on Kickstarter for all of you to enjoy. Be sure to watch our socials for updates on issue 2 and on the Kickstarter. If you're listening to me here, you're probably on the socials. Continuing the reading of the newsletter, we've also got some extremely cool pinups and alternate covers that you'll be able to get on the issue 2 Kickstarter campaign as add-ons, including a pinup by Brett Herholtz, who I met at 221 BCon in Atlanta, Georgia in March. That is a Sherlock Holmes convention, and we sold many copies of issue 1 there, and it was very fun. And we met some great people, and one of them is Brett, and he did an extraordinary pinup that is going to be printed in issue 2 of Holmes Undead, and it will also be made available as a print or a mini poster. I'm also very excited to tell you that we'll have an alternate cover by Andy Duggan. Andy Duggan is from Infinity Flux. You can search for that on YouTube because it is a YouTube show, but it's also the name of a comic book shop in Chattanooga, Tennessee, where they do their show from, where they review comics and let you know what's coming out for the week. And Andy is one of the two guys on the show, and he is an artist also who has worked with Dark Horse Comics on Star Wars and Oni Press on Murder Drones and IDW on Transformers and more. So that's a big get for us. We're very excited about that. That's going to be an alternate cover. Wait till you see it. It is just beautiful. It pops right in your face. And we're going to also make that available as a full-size wall poster because it's such a big, great image. We'll also be, we do have another alternate cover also, one more by series artist Virgilio Calcagno. And that is an action figure variant. And it's actually a wraparound cover. Wait till you all see this thing. You've probably, if you're on the socials, watching the socials, you've seen a little bit of it. But when you see it printed on the book, it's going to be really special. And we're going to have, also, we're going to offer issue 1 again. Just in case anybody didn't get it or wants another copy, and you might want another copy because we're going to, this isn't, the crux of the campaign, but we're going to offer that issue 1 with a brand new alternate cover. It's just a slight alteration from the original cover. It's called the Deerstalker variant, and if you are a Sherlockian or a Holmesian or whatever, then you probably know what that means and what the cover is going to, what the little change on the cover is going to be. And again, I showed that on the socials. Continuing reading the email here. You all came through for us last time, and we love you so much for that. We're going to set our goal a little higher this time as our reach has increased a little. We're counting on you to continue the story with us. We had a great hook in issue 1, and you bit. Now we're going to give you something to really chew on in issue 2. Here is the solicitation for issue 2. The past refuses to stay buried. As Holmes and Gian catch their breath in a secluded Sussex cottage, the impossible truth is revealed. The line between science and superstition begins to collapse, while events at the Reichenbach Falls are finally seen as they truly happened. But as old secrets come to light, a new murder in modern-day London suggests that the nightmare is far from over. Short but sweet. Well, let me elaborate. The story blows wide open here in this issue as our dynamic duo reels in hiding after narrowly escaping Moriarty's clutches. Holmes answers John's questions and we learn and see what really happened at the falls. See the showdown between Holmes and Moriarty. You don't want to miss it. We learn more about Holmes's dark affliction and how it affected the past leading up to his embrace and after. We whetted your appetite in issue 1, and now we're giving you the first course. Do not miss what will become the definitive Sherlock Holmes pastiche of its time. I said it. So expect Holmes Undead issue 2 later this month, very soon on Kickstarter. Pre-campaign launching within days. Thank you, my friends. That's the end of the email, the newsletter that we sent out. And also included in that email, the artwork that you've been staring at the entire time I've been talking. This is page, I believe, I think this is page 18 or 19 of issue 2 of Holmes Undead. And that aforementioned showdown at the falls has just happened, as you can probably gather by what you're seeing here. No man could have survived that fall, but as I was to learn, Holmes was no longer a man. Whatever had happened on that ledge, Holmes had become something else, something greater, but also something much, much worse. Thank you, my dear Watsons. Get issue 2. Stay with us.